landlords and other people would kick out old people, and they'd throw them out in the streets. Like I said, the Irish saw this, and a lot of the British saw this, but the Germans wouldn't do. The Germans were a good and kind lot, but the Yankees and the people from the States, they'd go into an old person's home and they would basically just be like, "You're moving," and they would basically just grab them and they'd throw them out into the streets. These people that had lived in these houses for 40, 50 years. And some young kids would come in and go, "Ah, you're moving!" And just like pick them up and throw them outside. And they would just sit outside. They had nowhere to go. And they didn't know what to do. Because these young kids had just basically walked into their home and said, "You're moving!" And throw them outside. So they would just sit outside their house with no one to talk to or no one to help them because all their family was gone or dead. Like I said, some of the things that they did back in the old days. 80-year-old people who had served their country or been great people all their lives, and then all of a sudden some young kids just come in and kick them out. Wreck their house. Take their belongings. They would rob them right in front of them. And then they would come back and have a party. Old people with nowhere to go. Like I said, I found out about it. Wasn't too happy myself. I ordered all new houses to be built and a special place for them with care and support. I was willing to pay for it. Bunch of punk-ass piece of shit kids. I should have been killed at birth probably. It's because they were old and defenseless. Pissed me off. So, I did something about it. Started services and stuff. Anyway, there's a lot of that going around 1900, 1880, 1920. And the people would wear their clothes and drive their cars and stuff. I said there's film of them. Kids would even film them. Be like, "Hey, why don't you go? Get out of here, old hag," whatever. You know, and you know, like I said, their comments and stuff. It was like the city got angry. I got angry too. You know, they would be saying all this shit or whatever. Black people, black kids. I'm not exactly sure who it was. All I know is I was pissed when I found out. So he took them. He went and picked them up. All the old people. He said, "I'm sorry about this. You know, if I could, I'd get them out of the house, the young kids." You know, like I said, I hired the Irish to go in there and do something about it, or the Scottish or whatever, Germans. Wouldn't tolerate it. No. Respect your elderly people. So, anyway, I did what I could. So, anyway. Sometimes they would call them war criminals or whatever. Or the kids would be like, "Yeah, they owe us money, man. They owe us money. Yeah, we went to court. Yes, we kicked them out." Anyway, we found out about all this crap. And so I locked up the kids and got the old people back in their houses. Or built them new ones. So anyway. You know, Lucifer White Star Alliance, I'm really rich and was pretty powerful. So protect the old and elderly and even the young children. That's what I do. So, yeah. Anyway, then eventually some of the young kids come after me and my ships. My country, because I'm too good. Fuck them. Anyway, yeah. So, Rodney's probably one of the young punk kids too. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, so we build new houses for the old people. We take care of them. We get them into proper care. And sometimes that means a new house because they weren't taking care of themselves, or just services, people to look after them, pay people. We take money from the taxes and from my own businesses. Like I said, I put up a lot of money myself. I don't care. They're life forms, they're people. They live their life and they expected to have security and compassion. And what they got was kicked out. So, like I said, there's a lot of things that humanity does that just piss me off. Something fierce. Where I got to the point where I was just like, you know what? Fucking die. Just like, you didn't deserve to live. I'm sorry you did. Sometimes when you do that shit, all the things I saw, they're kicking out, old people, taking their belongings, driving around their cars. They're like, oh yeah, she gave it to me. Right? Yeah, like I said, a creator of 800 galaxies, this massive person that's the inventor of all new things and battleships and basically builder of all this stuff and creator of farmlands and able to feed trillions of people and shoe them and clothe them. And I do all this work. And then a bunch of kids come along. And they're like, yeah, life's easy, man. Yeah, they gave it to me. It's like, I am this epic creator, and it's just like, I understand that a lot of people can't be like me. And they can't have created 800 galaxies, and they can't have invented any of the first stuff. They may not do anything useful in their whole entire life. But that doesn't mean you have to bring down the whole. That doesn't mean, hey, let's go out and do something that's even more fucked up than anything that's ever been fucked up before. You don't have to help the negative. So... Anyway, but a bunch of people were, so we did something about it. The Irish, the British, Scottish, all banded together. Now it's, I put up the money, so, because I didn't like it either.